Dusk has settled over the Nightshade Cemetery. Much like a thick velvet shroud, the last threads of sunlight dying behind the jagged silhouettes of vine-covered mausoleums and broken gravestones. This graveyard, safely guarded by the low-lying hills and temperate forest of eastern Ashredin, lies about a half-day's journey from the town of Rampart's Rest. Once, this cemetery belonged to the first settlers who tried to tame the wilds, an earnest but ill-fated community whose memory now clings to the weathered stones jutting from the earth. Their markers, carved in an older dialect and softened by decades of rain, lean at tired angles as if weary of holding vigil. Moss clings to stone, and the wind sighs through broken ironwork fences that have long since surrendered their shape to rust. Yet, even in its age, the place has a solemn dignity, as though the ground itself remembers the hope and failures of those who came before. Now, new settlers have claimed the graveyard as their own, laying their dead to rest in freshly dug rows beside the ancients, mingling past and present beneath the same sky. Perfectly cut stones stand newly upright among the faded markers, their inscriptions crisp. The result is a strange blend of eras. Children leave flowers on graves whose names they cannot pronounce, and funeral chants echo over plots much older than Rampart's Rest. The living speak in hushed voices here, aware that they walk among two histories, one ending, one beginning, but both anchored in the same soil. Knelt before a large gravestone is a lone, dark elf, hidden under cloak and hood. Matthew, would you please describe your character for the audience?
Certainly. Sero is a white-haired drow with bright red eyes, wearing some as affordable as can be, chain shirt, a shield, and a warhammer strapped to one side. A small black spider clinging to his shoulder as he kneels down beside. Then he apparently falls.
There goes the spider. His mysterious silhouette catches the last shimmering glare of twilight as he utters a prayer in solemn reverence.
Oh, Serathis, dancer of dusk, protect the light from being swallowed by the shadow, and shield the dark from being banished by the light. Let the light radiate with truth, gentle and pure, never burning, never blinding. Let the dark rest in peace, deep and calm, never consuming, never lost.
As Sero finishes his prayer, shadows coil around him like living things as the last bit of the day's light begins to die. Though the dead around him sleep, something in the air suggests that his words did not go unheard. For some time now, he had come here, seeking solitude, meditation, and guidance, lifting prayers in hushed tones, directing focused thoughts, and waiting for something. Some kind of reply, whether it be sign, visual, a dream, or a voice carried on the winds. Most nights, even with an empty response, he left the graveyard with a rejuvenated spirit. Tonight, however, felt different. Long into the night of a clear sky peppered with flickering stars, Saros sat meditating in the tall grass. The wind did, in fact, carry something. Something he wasn't expecting. The wind carried a distant, audible rumble. One like thunder rolling upon the clouds. A thunder that was approaching. The wind began to gradually cause the tall grass around him to rustle violently as the sound became louder and louder. Then the earth began to tremble beneath him, and the distant rumbling became so loud it was nearly on top of him. And as he opened his eyes, he began to notice a bright light being cast upon the graveyard before him. Sarah, I must ask you, what do you do?
Can I tell where the source of the light is coming from?
Oh, indeed. Honestly, as you open your eyes and see the source of light casting these shadows kind of directly in front of you, something is coming fast. And you whip your head around to look in. There is a massive fireball of blue and orange light soaring through the sky. It's kind of directly over your head now.
What?
It zooms overhead, carrying the light like a spotlight searching for survivors upon the ground below. Small pieces of this fireball seem to break away from the primary source as it continues to just zoom across the sky, raining these sparks like embers down as they quickly die as they fall. The fireball in the sky passes so rapidly it seems like just a split second, and it's miles away. But you see the contact point, Sarah, in the distance, as an immense explosion beyond the hills fills the sky with light. Few moments later, you hear the sound of that impact. A flash so bright you'd almost believe the sun was about to rise. Then, almost as quickly as it all started, silence. Nothing but darkness and quiet. What do you do, Sarah?
Was it heading towards Rampart's Rest? Was it heading towards home?
No, it was headed more to the north western direction from where you were located.
Okay. So I was going to take a couple of moments to himself, sort of try to recenter himself again a little bit. And then, with a concern and a slight muttering to himself, Serethus, save us. Immediately get up and turn and start heading for town.
Okay.
Because this is beyond my area of expertise.
Mm-hmm.
But anything that's has that much of an effect on even the earliest twinklings of darkness, if it can banish the darkness that quickly, it's of concern.
Sarah, as you take a few steps leaving the graveyard, you are startled by a sound somewhere to your right. And looking over to that sound, you can see that the ground is beginning to churn near one of the grave sites, as if something is trying to push its way up beneath the earth. you do notice that the temperature is starting to change, and a low-lying fog is creeping in from either side of you. You're starting to see your breath. It's getting so cold.
Okay. And I don't have anything that's going to help that at the moment. There was not, in all the nights that I've been here, I've not seen this before.
And as you're in deep contemplation, a hand bursts out of the ground about 10 feet away from you near one of the gravestones. It looks like it's in various forms of decay, and it also looks like it's kind of glowing with a little bit of blue light.
Similar to that strange fireball I just saw?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. There are a few people I know that may be able to assist with this. And with that, I'm going to reach up and, clasping my holy symbol, I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on myself.
Excellent.
And take off.
Okay. Excellent. Sarah grabbing the holy symbol, casting his spell, holding on as tight as he can to the symbol, begins to sprint up this nearby hillside. And you watch as Sarah's dark silhouette disappears over that hillside, leaving behind strange, terrible moans and the clattering of bones behind him. And we want to welcome you all to episode 1 of Chronicles of the Shattered, right here at Proficiency Bonus. And welcome, everybody. We are so happy to have all of you here with us for our premiere episode of Chronicles of the Shattered. Welcome in, everybody. We did want to do a quick introduction here if we get this going on here. We do have, yes, a lot of you are discovering that we have reset our awards system. And we have some different awards that can be purchased. Make sure that you are declaring who these rewards are going to as you guys are filling these out. And also, players, if you could do me a favor, especially our mods that are in here, if you could help me to keep an eye on this, because I'm not really sure how we're going to monitor all these rewards just yet. We haven't gotten that far. So if you see that you got something in chat, write it down so that way we can remember who has what. And also remember that if you don't use it during the session, it expires. You cannot carry them over to the other sessions like you have in the past. If you buy something towards the end of the stream and the player doesn't get to use it, we can and will refund your promo points. And so you guys have your chips back. So it's going to be pretty cool. All right. I did want to make 2 quick announcements. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for some Alien RPG, and also again on Friday night, 7 p.m. for some more Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. But we're going to cut back into our story as we pick up with a set of other characters that you guys are about to meet. Let me go ahead and get us ready. So we're going to shift scenes. And we see, as I change my music, let me go to this one. That's the one I wanted to do next. Sound music going. Well, the person I was going to introduce just did exit.
Unfortunate. She has a child. Gotta give her some. She's got a child, so give her some.
My first intro, my first readout says we see a woman exiting from a local town shop. So there she is.
Now she's come back in to do her shopping.
That's it. She's come back in to do her shopping. The wooden door closing slow.
I came back.
Yes, came back. Oh yeah, couldn't be gone for long. A wooden door closing slowly behind her, with the abrupt soft jingling of a bell attached to the handle. She walks out onto the dirt road here in Rampart's Rest. Shanna, would you please describe your character Rose for us?
The screaming stops.
Okay. So Rose is about 5'5" female human. Yeah. Oh, really? Tell me more. You want to tell this? Yeah. Okay. She is got blonde hair with tied back in a bun, but it's also got streaks of pink, mostly at the roots and the bun. She is blank. Sorry.
You're all good. Go ahead and take care of the baby. We can shift back to Rose in just a minute. Okay?
Yeah.
Reyna, we're going to skip to you. Okay? You're currently inside the apothecary. And this place is called Earthen Alley. And Earthen Alley kind of rests on this like little plateaued area within the town of Rampart's Rest. And it looks less like a shop and more like kind of like a forgotten bit of forest that just kind of like sprouted up in the middle of town here. The building's facade is almost entirely swallowed by moss. And there's like these thick velvety patches of deep emerald and muted sage that cling to every crevice. Ferns kind of spill out through the cracks, almost making like these natural curtains all over the place. And you can see that there are small wildflowers that have taken root along the window ledges, giving this storefront kind of like this beautiful, like enchanted field glow almost. Inside, you're just kind of hanging out, waiting. I believe you and Rose had plans to meet here because you had ordered some spell components from Yearning, who is the Furbog owner of this establishment. This place is packed. It's haphazardly thrown together. Nothing is organized appropriately. It's crowded inside. There's dim light in here that kind of just it's all these ramshackle, haphazard lanterns that are hanging at different lengths of rope from the rafters here. It's just a really, really wild place. At the back of the store, there's a long counter of reclaimed oak that pretty much runs the extent of the store in the back. You can see it's definitely a well-used countertop. Cabinets line the walls behind it. And you can also see that there's wooden lattice that hangs from above that has all these like plants and vines kind of like creeping down through it. And releasing these natural aromas throughout the whole place. And standing behind the counter, you see that Furbog man with muted teal flesh. His body is tall and thick, and he's wrapped in green clothing with elaborate leaves and decorative elements. This is Yearning Diem. You guys have known him for quite some time. You probably visit here often with the need for spell components. He's currently in a conversation with a halfling that sits upon the edge of the countertop with its feet dangling below. Tony, would you please describe your character for us?
You're muted.
I can't. You're muted. I can't hear you.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
God Scrum is a wee little lad. Almost to the shortest person's waist in this town, but currently he seems to be in a way of being the smallest in Rampart's Rest, and also the least seen unless he wants to be seen. He is definitely a little dodgy, as his name brings that about, but he seems kind-hearted when you look into his eyes for any amount of time. He is the rogue of the party, although he doesn't understand why he's the rogue. He's just fast, that's all.
So seeing this conversation taking place, Raina, and you probably just arrived not too long ago, and we're just kind of glancing at a few shelves, waiting on Rose. Is there anything that you would do here within the apothecary or Dodge?
Who is she?
Raina would walk in, kind of ducking to make sure her horns don't brush the closest lantern to the door or the bell, because she hates. There was a time she knocked the bell off with her horn, so she's trying to be careful, even though Yearning's also really tall, but, you know, accommodate for most common customers. So she ducks and smiles at Yearning, and just kind of gives a wave. And...
Raina, I'm glad that you're here. I did get those components you were looking for.
Good. Did you get my sisters in as well?
Oh yeah, I've got them right here. They're in. Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll remember whenever I walk over there. Give me one moment. He kind of like.
Yeah. Raina just kind of.
Dodge! Don't fall off that counter now, please. As he like stumbles over towards the cabinets.
Raina would move towards the counter a little bit more. She would have like quickly glanced back out the door to see if Rose was close to the door or not, but when she doesn't see her sister immediately behind, she lets it shut and just moves in, looking at all of the things on the walls and still checking her horns because she's still not quite used to this layout yet. Feels like the lanterns and the hanging bits move, so she's trying to be careful in Yearning's space.
Dodge, it's about that time where you notice a familiar person within step out from between a couple of the shelving units over on the side with a bottle of something and goes and sets it onto the center table. What's in the center of the shop, there's a round table that displays some curiosities. Softly glowing fungus in glass domes, bottled mists that are swirling in impossible colors, and vials whose contents refuse to actually stay still. There's a handwritten sign that's on this table that says, "Look with your eyes, not your fingers." And there's a lanky woman of pale skin, almost ghostly white, She's dressed in all black and has some pretty deep makeup on, and she's tending to the items of this table, like just kind of organizing them, moving them around, making them look a lot nicer. You recognize this as Wendy Death.
Hey, Wendy.
Yes, Dodge.
Did you see the new patron?
The new patron?
She's right over there.
You were just hanging out with her the other day, Dodge.
I was?
You were literally at the Pink Pony with her.
Oh, that's right. What was her name again?
You need to stop drinking.
Well, I didn't have that much. I only had one.
You should have more like 3 sips.
Oh. Well, they keep giving me a big glass. But she's pretty cool, isn't she? It's the horns. I like the horns.
If you say so, Dodge. If you say so.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to organize this stuff. Can't you see?
Well, yeah, but that shouldn't be by that because the Google thing is over there.
Dodge! Don't touch that. I don't know what it does.
I do.
What does it do? Tell me, Dodge.
It looks gross, so it's probably not for eating. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I would.
That's exactly what it's not for.
Jaren's been in there. He's been working hard. Yeah. But he doesn't really... I don't know why he's here. It doesn't really make sense to me. He keeps screwing stuff up. I mean, I'll walk in here and just hear a random explosion come from that room. And he claims to be an expert, but I don't believe it.
Well, maybe he just needs some help. You know what? Look over there real quick. I think I see him, and I'm going to try and take one of the things off of the table.
Okay, all right. Make a deception check first as you say, look over there. Ooh. Wendy does look over her shoulder. Go ahead and you can make a sleight of hand check. Okay. You grab some kind of bottle and just... some corked bottle and just tuck it away.
Never mind. I'm going to go see that, I think her name is Rose. I'll be right back. And he whisks off the table.
So you're going to what would be Raina? So she corrects you. It's Raina. Raina, Dodge.
Raina, Rose.
There is a difference.
There is?
Yes.
I'll be back.
And then at that, you hear a bell ring. And Rose walks in. And I hope this is better timing.
She seems to be fumbling with something on the floor.
I've looked, and I've looked, and I've looked, Raina. I cannot find my component pouch. I swear that hawk that we saw had to have stolen it. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Hopefully they have one here.
I mean, I'm sure they have one here, but you're usually better at finding things than I am. We should check the room before you buy one, just in case.
I've looked and I've looked. Maybe Nox can find it. Maybe I dropped it somewhere.
I mean, if
you
anyone
know how scattered I get when I see a new creature.
It was a pretty cool lock.
Hearing this, Dodge creeps up slowly and says, "Hi. Maybe we can help with whatever you're looking for." What is that thing on the floor moving around?
Oh no, a cockroach. Gross.
I was thinking more your dog, but that's okay.
And then you see a black shadow come past the window. Oh, there's Nox, and Rose runs back to the door and opens it up, and this black shepherd with bright blue eyes comes bounding in, just happy as can be.
Nice.
Like a child, Dodge puts his arms out.
Towards the dog?
Yeah. Animal handling, maybe?
What would Nox just like randomly, like if somebody put their hands out to him, would he just randomly like jump towards them and start licking their face? What kind of mentality would Nox have here?
He would look up at Rose and just kind of stare at Dodge. Be like, is he cool, Mom? I'm not sure.
You can make an animal handling check if you want to, Dodge, just to see how inviting you are to Nox here.
A -2, I should be awesome at this. Told you.
A 14.
Uh-oh.
That's still pretty good for having a -2. I'd say Nox is okay. It doesn't seem to be. He might approach a little bit, Dodge, but he's not gonna like jump in your arms and immediately start just like licking your face. Just got to warm up to you a little bit.
Who's your go boy? Who's your go boy?
Wendy
I think I got something.
Wendy comes up and she has like 3 different component pouches kind of in her hand, and she hands them towards you, Rose, and she's like, yeah, we have these ones. They're not the greatest the quality, but. And then you hear yearning from back there. Now, Wendy, we've talked about this. You can't sell things this way. That's not how we do it here. I mean, well, I'm just being honest. And she hands him over to Rose and walks away.
Rose says, "It's better than nothing." And she hands over the coin.
What's your puppy's name?
Nox.
Nox. Like
Yep.
Nox?
NOX.
NOX. Oh.
Yeah.
Like the fort. Okay.
Like Nox. Not getting it too close to my mom.
As Rose drops her money for a new component pouch, Raina puts the money down for the order that both her and Rose placed, because now that Rose had to buy a new pouch, Raina's buying components that they've ordered so that her twin has some extra cash in her pocket.
We will say this too: the components you had already paid for when you ordered them, so you don't have to actually pay for the components
So
themselves.
there's a tip on the counter.
Okay, you got it. Leave a tip. Yearning kind of nods to you. Oh, I'm so thankful for your business. I tell you, I apologize for all for the weight on these things. I mean, ever since that Lyceum Annex closed its doors, all the people that know all this magic stuff are getting all, what can you say, anxious.
Well, it was an unfortunate closing. I mean, I can understand the anxiety, but I guess everyone's making do, and as long as you remember who your favorites are. And she kind of like hip bumps Rose just a little bit.
At that, you guys are a little bit startled by the door opening kind of rapidly in this place. And you can see entering is a small male gnome. Stands only like just probably under 3 foot. This individual looks a bit frazzled, and he's kind of filthy. His boots are covered with greenish brown mud, and he enters with a sigh. And then immediately you see his eyes go wide as if he just realized something. And he says, "Oh, goodness, I forgot all about the honeydew I put on the boil." And he starts running, and he starts sliding on the mud that he's like bringing into the store. And you see him like slide and then turn at like a 90-degree angle, jetting back between some other shelves, and he disappears between this beaded curtain. You see the beads kind of like rattle as they close, and you hear After that, you hear like what sounds like the turning of knobs, the hissing of air, the tinging of glass, and the bubbling of liquid happening within this other room.
I don't know what he's doing in there.
Who sets things to boil and then leaves? That's. And she looks at Yearning and Wendy like, is this normal?
Yearning sighs. That's Jaren. He's an alchemist I hired to do a special task. He's not having much success. Kind of feel bad for the guy.
He seems to be Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm. Wendy just walks by, not even looking at anybody. Saying, "Told you," and then keeps on working. Yeah, but we've been getting all these complaints about all these animal attacks recently and how the animals around here have been so aggressive. So, Jaren isn't from around here. He kind of travels through. So I told him, hey, why don't you come in here and help me kind of create some kind of potion or concoction that can help, with all this.
If you need help with animals, no offense to Jaren or anyone else you've talked to, but you need my sister.
Oh, I know Rose has she's real good with the critters, I know that. That dog of yours is so faithful to you. You guys got quite an incredible bond.
Nox just wags his tail. Selena, or not Selena. Rose gives him a scratch in ears.
Old
That's
habits
gonna
die
happen all
hard.
campaign.
That's right. Old habits die hard. That's right.
The last one.
Yeah, it won't be the last one. That's right. Yeah, I just, I didn't want to bother you. I know you guys have your own lives to live, and it was just, it's just a lot on my mind recently. With all these, everything happening around town. It's just been wild.
But we like to help. Kind of like looks at Rose and then looks back, like kind of shrugs, like.
Well, if you'd like to, I'm sure there's other people that we can even talk to around town that might have more information. I've heard all kinds of things. I've heard some people saying that the reason that the aggressive animals is because the druids nearby are upset about all the new structures being built and all this new stuff that's happening here around Rampart's Rest, and of course all the other towns and farmlands that we've got going on. I do believe that there was a logger. His name was Rylan. Rylan Stisk was his name. He was injured pretty bad in an axe beak attack not too long ago. I think he's currently resting at home from his wounds. Other people I've heard said that the animals are just possessed by spirits and have gone completely mad. Some people believe that shooting star from the other night has something to do with it, but I don't know if I believe that, because these animals were stirred up before that even happened.
Could have made matters worse. Definitely want to check this out.
And there was a few individuals that said it's the outbreak of all the forest fires that we've been having.
Forest fires would make animals move, but
Yeah, stirred up maybe because maybe they're scared, trying to find new homes and doing whatever they can.
Okay. Smoke inhalation could have altered their brains. Even just temporarily could cause chaos.
She is good. Looks at you, Raina, and then looks back at Rose. I hadn't even thought of that.
What kind of smoke
thing
are
or
they?
two.
What kind of smoking are they doing? If their brains are getting... Never mind.
Raina puts her hand on Dodge's shoulder. Not that
You
kind
gotta
of
bend down to do that.
Dodge. Yeah.
Wendy, you gotta bend down to do that. Wendy in the background goes, and then walks away. But I mean, I guess if you guys could find out any more information, I know it would help out. And then you guys hear like a glass bottle break from the other room, and you're, oh no, not again! Ah, Wendy, I'm gonna need that mop. Yes,
I got it.
Jaren, yes. Oh. Dodge goes to get the mop. Dodge, you find a mopping bucket and stumble in through the beaded curtain. You can see Jaren, this male gnome, in there, packed little alchemy kind of area that's inside here. Lots of bottles and things like and ingredients everywhere. He just looks frazzled and a mess. It looks like he's got like bags under his eyes, like he hasn't slept. He's having a real tough go. Oh,
You okay, buddy?
I think so. I just think I need to just take a break for a while. It's been wild. And then he puts a bag up on the end that he kind of like came in with up on a countertop, opens the bag and starts pulling out all these empty bottles and just setting them in different racks. Man, none of those worked. Not a single one.
So I'm going to take that bottle I pulled from the table.
Okay.
I'm going to place it in his bag.
Without him knowing?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and make another additional sleight of hand check.
Chat wants you to drink it instead.
21. Okay, yeah, you slip the bottle into the bag. He's kind of thinks that he took all the bottles out so far, so he just kind of sets the bag up there with that bottle kind of now hidden in it.
So, what you doing with all the empty bottles?
Well, I had to dump them all out.
Why?
They didn't work.
What were they supposed to do?
They were supposed to help you be friends with animals. But, one, when you drank it, it made your breath smell like a skunk for 2 days. One actually caused you to grow fuzzy bunny ears.
Why didn't you tell me? I would definitely use those.
Oh gosh, and I don't even remember what I put in that one to make another one.
Are you sure you took all the bottles out of that bag?
I believe so. Why?
Oh, I just asking.
I mean, I guess I could check again. He looks in and sees a bottle. Where did this come from?
Is it
I know I
yours?
didn't have- well, this was one of the ones that didn't exactly work out that I didn't dump out.
Oh, what is it? Or don't you remember?
I don't really remember, and we forgot to label these.
Can I have it?
I keep on having this argument with Wendy. Like, I think that's her job, but she says, no, that's not my job. And we get into this thing where we can't ever make any ground. Like, is she always like this?
He's very intense.
Tell me about it. Ugh.
But that's what's the best thing about her. You know what? I can actually ask her if you'd like, and I grab the bottle out of his hand.
Sure. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah,
Because it's her
and,
job.
yeah. It is. I tried to tell her
It
that.
is. Yeah.
I mean, she works here. I don't. I'm just helping Yearning.
I understand. I'll help out.
Thank you. You're very kind.
You're very welcome. Oh, you might want to clean those shoes, though, because I'm not cleaning this mess up. It's not my job. And he walks out.
As you say that and you look down, I want you to make a perception check for me, Dodge. Okay. The DC was very easy on this. When you're looking down,
Thank God.
it doesn't look like mud. And you're starting to like smell it too. It smells really bad. Like, it smells like sewer.
You better clean
And
this up quick.
Rose and Raina out there in the main part, you guys are starting to smell it a little bit too. It's on the floor in the main part. And it just got to the point where it's just starting to overpower the beautiful smells of all the other things that are happening in here.
Oh.
And it's not a great mixture.
Well, time to go, Rose?
Yeah, time to go.
Thank you. And Raina's heading for the door.
Okay.
Nope.
You
Does not want to
hear-
be here when the yelling starts.
Yeah, you hear something fall and you hear Wendy say, "Are you kidding?"
Run!
Go, Nox, go!
Go, Nox, go. You guys
Raina, Rose,
sprint out. Dodge, you see Raina and Rose and Nox are like sprinting out the door. What do you do?
You know, I just remembered I've got a meeting in about 10 minutes ago. I have to go. Wendy, I'll see you later. Bye. And then runs out the door. Just
Good.
as it closes, he squeezes out.
All right, perfect. And with that, fantastic. With that, we are going to switch scenes. We shift scenes to where we see a very colorful dwarf begin his trek across Rampart's Rest. Raymond, will you describe your character for the audience, please?
Right. They call me Harik Ironjaw of Clan Ironjaw. I stand about 4 foot 2 inches tall, about 195 pounds. Wearing a beautiful scale mail ornament made by me brother. And I've got an axe on one side, made my other brother. Yes, a long pink beard, straight down, braided with trinkets, and a mohawk. Caused by a alchemy accident. I forgot to mix the right ingredients one day, and poof, my skin turned pink. My hair was pink. My skin turned back to normal, but my hair, it stayed pink. I've grown to like it. It's become part of my character. I just walk into Flint and Sparks, mysterious metallurgy and curious contraptions. I walk in and say, "Hey, Armile, how you going, lass?"
Oh, I'm doing just fine. How are you today?
I just looking for a few things. I can make up some more trinkets for myself.
Oh, sure, you know the drill. I've just come on and look around, have a look-see, see what you would like.
So I want to find the fantasy or the D&D version of solder,
Okay.
and some costume gems, because obviously I don't have to use the real gems in any of my creations, things like that. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, just kind of some things I can add to making any of my artisanal or artificer style machinations.
Sure. Now, when it comes to like gemstones that you were exactly looking for, are there any is there any specifics or is it just?
No, it's just anything that's in good enough quality that when I add the the artificer magics to it, that it will accept them and not. They don't have to be perfect, but they don't have to be of great quality either. Just
Sure,
the minor artificer.
And here there would be plenty of stock of those that when you come here
Great.
you pick them up, and also the D&D equivalent of solder is definitely in this establishment, so you have no problem
know what
being
to
able to
call it,
find
but
that. Oh yeah, absolutely. We can make a name for it later.
And while I'm shopping around, I look at Armail and I say, "Have you heard any rumors, lass?" I say, "I'm not much into the muckraking, but I've heard some few things. But I was just wondering what you've got going on."
You know what's pretty crazy? So the captain of the guard is next door, talking to the owner. Gosh, what was his name? Was it Darren? Maybe, I don't know. It started with a D. The whole warehouse collapsed last night. Caved right in. Wildest thing.
Which warehouse, girl? Tell me.
Oh, just right next door.
Oh, okay. Well, I may have to go see. What do I owe you for the supplies, dear?
Oh, for this, you know what? You're such a good customer. This one's on the house.
Oh, come on, lass.
Yeah,
How
but
you gonna
don't
stay open
hey,
if you just keep giving your stuff away?
don't expect this kind of treatment every day now, Herrick.
Of course not. Of course not. Thank you very much, lass. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the shop and walk my way over to the warehouse. Which way is it on the map? Is it?
I'm gonna go ahead and reveal it so it's not hidden anymore. So it's pretty much right by where your token is.
Cool beans. I was just gonna say I didn't know which way on the map I needed to move.
Yeah, it's kind of towards the bridge. So on your way to the Pink Pony Tavern, which you already have a scheduled meeting with Silver at the Pink Pony anyway. So it's kind of like on your way, just making a few stops on the way. Yeah, you could definitely see a recently collapsed structure there, and two individuals standing out front. There is a middle-aged human man with an unkept, like, short brown beard and full facial hair. You presume is this Darren owner guy that she was talking about. The captain of the guard is standing right there. Jayasimi Maverick, you would know him. He stands.
I'll just call him Captain. Captain.
Captain, that's right.
Down.
He is
hard to pronounce D&D name here.
You can. He's got one of those half-elven names. That's right. Yeah. Here, I'll go ahead and post it in the chat, and you guys can see it there. Also, he seems to be like just standing there confidently listening, empathetically to this man. I'm definitely actively listening to his grievances as this guy looks extremely like distraught over this happening. What do you do?
I'm gonna listen for a little bit and see if I can hear anything coming out of it. I mean, he's literally taking what those who were in law enforcement would be a report.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
He's got his notebook out. He's like, okay, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Writing stuff down. We'll look into this type of attitude.
You got it. Go ahead and make a perception check for me as you're trying to listen in.
Let's make us a perception
on this correction. This conversation. See what you can can glean.
All right. I got a 5.
Well, lucky for you, this was a very easy check.
Of course.
Easy meaning DC 5. As you're kind of now, it may not be the most like stealthy that you've ever been in your life. It's kind of like where you see in like a movie where it has a conversation and the one guy's like just right over the shoulder, kind of like looking. You can hear the man saying, I just have no idea what happened. I mean, the structure was built by some of our best craftsmen here at Rampart's Rest. mean, and over the last few weeks, I've heard some dripping noises, but that's not out of the ordinary being right next to the river. It's gonna take me forever to clean up this mess. And then the captain of the guards kind of like looking at him, say, "Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, Darren, for all of this. You know what? I'd love to look into it, but I just with all the like the attacks happening on loggers, and I mean everybody's just on edge right now. I have to keep my guards around the town busy all the time. I can try to put some kind of investigation together to see what happened, but it could take me a little
Pardon me,
while."
Constable.
Oh,
I don't mean to interrupt your conversation there. Looks like you got yourselves in your guard boys a bit thinly spread out. Is that correct?
Yeah, Herrick it was, correct?
Correct. Herrick Joe.
Oh, he holds out his hand and kind of...
Formally introduce ourselves. I apologize there,
it's-
Coven.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I've seen you around, and I've heard your name and seen you. But this is the first time I've gotten to chat with you.
I was just on my way to the Pink Pony to go see Silver. He's going to be performing this evening. He's a friend of mine, in case you didn't know. Maybe I can get you in.
Oh, right.
Just drop my name at the door.
So it's standing room only for Silver tonight?
Might be. I don't know. He's pretty popular.
Oh. Make a persuasion check for me, Herrick.
Got it. Oh, man. That's literally my dump stat.
A 21. It's like, wow, I didn't realize he was growing in popularity so quickly.
He's great, man. He's great.
I'm excited. It's kind of like a homegrown. I mean, there's homegrown talent here for Rampart's Rest. I mean, we don't have many of those.
I know what you mean. I know a few of my folks from my friends from can we back up and do that again? Take two. Few of my friends from Karen Daughtermore, the same way. Got a couple of guys there that they do what they call it like barbershop quartet. Only there's two of them. I don't understand how it works, but it works pretty well.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a quartet to me, but
everywhere.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, well,
yeah.
Well, then I will definitely be there in support of Silver tonight.
All right,
so,
just drop my name. Maybe I can get you in. I'm not sure. I got some stroke with the owners there. I might be able to get you in. Anyway, what I was trying to say to you is, and I don't mean to. I apologize, Darren. I don't mean to step on your toes or nothing there. Maybe I might know somebody that can help you out with looking into this building collapse thing. Maybe take some. I don't know. Maybe lighten your load a little bit, my friend.
That would actually be Darren. If you excuse me for just a moment, I want to make sure I might have a way to help you. And he kind of, and the captain kind of like tries to like move you away from Darren a little bit to have like a side conversation where Darren can't like listen in. It's like this came at perfect time, Herrick. I mean, I want to help Darren, and I want to make sure that he feels like we're doing all that we can.
Right.
But I don't. Maybe. So you have a group that could maybe investigate this for us?
I know a few people that might be able to help you out. I'm not sure yet. I have to talk to them. I'm going to be seeing them tonight when we see Silver. We kind of hang out together.
Ooh, that's so. You're a friend of Silver's. Oh, that's. Oh wow!
Well,
I'm telling you, that's amazing.
Of course I am. That's what I was telling you. Like I said, I know some. I've got a little pool there. Got some stroke.
Nice. He kind of looks at you and says, well, when you see your friends, when you see Silver, if Silver would be interested in helping, if you could tell them, I've got some funds. I could probably do 25 gold pieces per individual who helps you to investigate.
Sounds reasonable. I like that 25 gold pieces. That'd be perfect. I mean, we're just starting out as a band, a band that be looking into things, as it were. So I think a 25 gold pieces should work very well. I tell you what. Let me talk to them, see what we come up with. I'll see you in the morning. How's that sound?
Oh, that's yeah. That sounds good. If you talk to them and then just let me know.
Right then. I'll see you tonight.
He shakes your hand. Yes, of course.
And it's a good dwarven
Firm
handshake.
dwarven handshake. Yes.
And off I go. And as I'm walking past the building, I want to kind of stop and kind of just look at from without stepping on the property. Is Darren still standing there? I'm sorry.
He is. Yeah, he's standing, but he's just like he's staring at the building with his hands on his hips. Staring at the pile of rubble with his hands on his hips.
So basically, what we're seeing is a thoroughly collapsed building, as if it was a Las Vegas hotel been imploded.
Imploded, completely.
Okay.
Like the roof is laying on the ground.
Okay. You know, Darren, got some friends. Maybe we could look into this for you. I mean, I've already got the captain of the guard behind me a little bit. Perhaps if you can maybe sweeten the pot a little bit that he's been giving us, we could put you on the top of the priorities list. And, he goes, and I look at it. Do you mind if I step onto the property and take a look there?
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, what are you asking? You asking for?
I'm a dwarf, for crying out loud. Don't you think I know what destruction looks like? I might be able to figure something out while I'm here. Preliminary investigation.
Okay, I mean, you're free to go look if you think it'll help.
Well, I mean, it's your house, my friend. It's your property. So what I want to do is I just want to kind of walk the perimeter of the building.
Okay.
Are there any support structures that are still standing, or is it like just total rubble? All the walls are crumbled down.
All of it's kind of crumbled down. It would take some time to like move things out of the way to get a thorough investigation.
Okay, that's fine. Just a preliminary. Okay, how about just what role would I need to leverage for just a kind of a preliminary investigation? You would just go ahead and throw an investigation up there just to kind of, if something pops out at me.
Sure. Go ahead and I'm sorry, I'm startled by the 10 gifted subscriptions we just got in chat.
Wow.
Thank you. I wanted to call him out, but
I think that's what Matthew was doing too, because I could see him reacting like, holy crap.
Wow. Thank you, Stumpy, for all that.
Thank you very much, Chad. Appreciate it. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and I'll leverage an investigation check, just kind of a cursory look around, see if there's anything that really stands out to me that might be a clue, as it were.
Sure. With the 12 and not being like able to like move on any of the materials right now and like really get into the structure, you don't really see anything other than whatever caused this thing to it basically completely like collapsed in. Like it isn't just like, hey, just one side fell. It all kind of came tumbling down.
Cool beans. All right, that'll work. So I will just go ahead and make my way to the Pink Pony.
All right.
Sit down. Making my way downtown to the Pink Pony. And sit down for some of the famous Pink Pony stew, and listen to Silver, the Bard Extraordinaire. Okay.
Well, actually, yeah. As you enter the Pink Pony, first thing I do want to say is when you get to the Pink Pony, it's a 2-story timber building. It has bright rose-colored shutters and a signboard depicting a prancing pink pony painted with glittering lacquer. There's a small hitching post that's carved like a wooden pony that stands out front, and 2 lanterns on either side of the front door are tinted like pink, and they're always lit during the daytime and the night. and it basically at the nighttime it casts this beautiful pink hue out onto the road in front of the Pink Pony Tavern. You can see as you enter the familiar scent of the ever so precious Pony Pride stew that tickles at your nostrils.
Like Ma used to make.
That's exactly it. You start to salivate, just like
I used to make.
It cooked to perfection almost every time.
I yell back to the remind me the owner's name again. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Let me grab it. Svari, that was it. Svari.
Svari. I yell back at Svari. Svari, my friend! A bowl and a tankard!
Eric, stop screaming. I'm sitting right here on the couch.
Sorry. I just,
so sorry.
All right, Chief. I'm sorry.
I'll go get the order. He like takes like he was reading some kind of publication, and he kind of like takes it, puts it down next to on like a little stand next to the couch, across from the fireplace, and stands up. That's right. He steps up. He's like, "Oh, I'll let them know you're here," and he starts like walking back behind the bar area, and you can see. Silver's been waiting for you, and he points over towards the stage area. And you can see an elf is preparing materials for an upcoming performance. And nice. Michael, will you please describe your character for everybody, please?
Yeah, Silver is a young elven man, probably about 5'7" in height, reddish brown hair, eyes that almost seem to glow a little blue in them.
Okay.
You can see, he's got like a cape over his shoulder, but you can see the little violin peeking out from behind it.
Excellent. Silver was scheduled to put on a performance here at the Pink Pony this evening, but you have all decided that you would schedule a meetup beforehand to talk about a couple of things. The recent discovery that the Pink Pony seems to be falling on hard financial times, despite each and every night boasting large crowds and even larger tabs. It just didn't all add up. And Silver, you have some time before your performance starts for the evening, as things are starting to kind of, take shape here for this day in Rampart's Rest. And it seems Herrick is finding a spot at a nearby table as you kind of come up and approach your friend as well. Would there be anything that you two would like to talk about or do at this point in time as you guys meet up?
Aye, Silver. I've been hyping you up out there, boy. I got several people coming to see you tonight, including hopefully the guard captain. I think we got a job for us.
First we gotta get through the job tonight.
But you can't be nervous, my friend. Come on. You've been doing this how long now?
Like 2 weeks.
That's forever.
Oh, not forever.
But I say let's get through tonight. Go from there. See if we can get ourselves a little bit of coin in our purses.
Speaking of coin, remember that to be on the lookout tonight. It's going to be crowded, but the owners are looking for some help finding out what's going on.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. That's right. We need to kind of keep an eye out for the skimmer. That's the word I was looking for, the skimmer.
I'll have a decent view from up on the stage, but I can't be looking everywhere at once.
We've got a wee man who could take care of everything else around the outside. And we've got a resident shadow expert. And
I haven't seen him yet today. Do you know where he went?
Last I heard, he was supposed to be in the graveyard. I'm not sure if he's come back yet or not. Then we've got our twins. Those lovely lasses. Rose and Reyna. They can captivate anybody. Remember, charisma's my dump stat.
Love it.
Hence the silence.
I will say, after a few minutes as this conversation is taking place, you guys hear a sound of resonating patterns. Sounds like horses approaching. And you can see out through the front windows, a noble carriage approaches with a slow, thunderous rhythm of these 4 powerful draft horses, each groomed to a glossy sheen and draped in embroidery barding. The carriage itself is a masterpiece of craftsmanship. Its body built from dark, polished heartwood reinforced with gleaming brass filigree. And there's tall, arched windows of crystal clear glass that veil the silhouettes of the passengers within. There's a raised driver's seat, trimmed with deep burgundy leather that sits atop these like suspension springs that help to make the ride smoother for the driver on rugged roads. There's these lanterns that are shaped in stylized griffins that hang from the corners. And every wheel spoke is tipped with silver as this carriage rolls. And this thing just radiates power, wealth, and prestige. And the driver halts the horses in front of the Pink Pony Tavern as you guys are watching, and quickly jumps down from his perch, moving to the back of the carriage, and begins to detach a large, deep red suitcase from the rear storage area. As he does so, the side door of the carriage opens from the inside, and first to exit is a tall human man bearing kind of like a bushy mustache and a chiseled physique. He's armed with a sword sheathed at his side. And as he steps to the ground, he looks to either side, kind of carefully inspecting the surroundings before he extends his hand into the carriage to assist another passenger, from which you can see a delicate white velveted glove hand of a human woman grasps his, and he helps this woman out of the carriage. A tall and poised woman, red hair arranged in a thick, elegant braid over her shoulder. Her attire is refined but purposeful. Layered gowns of deep sapphire and charcoal, trimmed with white embroidery. Both hands are covered with these tight velvet gloves that climb almost to her elbows. And the driver hands the man beside her the suitcase, says a few words, then pops back up into his perch to re-grab the reins. And he drives off with the carriage, leaving just a cloud of dust behind. And the 2 others enter the front door of the Pink Pony and find their way to a table nearby. The man pulls out the chair for the woman, taking her elegant cloak as she removes it from her shoulders. She sits down, he helps her push in the chair, and he walks over her cloak and hangs it on one of the, the community hooks that hang on the walls for your jackets and stuff in the Pink Pony. And then she joins her at the table, and they pick up menus waiting for service.
Looks like I'll have to step
Ooh,
up my
the
game
lasses.
tonight.
Yeah, the lasses just walked. Wait, hang on a minute. Was there a male and a female, or or 2 females?
Male and a female.
Okay. Hey, who's the hoi polloi that just walked in here today?
Do they look recognizable at all?
The Puftas.
Make a history check for me with disadvantage.
Remember, you do have a couple of things from chat from
Oh yeah, and chat's been.
rolled a
Uh,
three.
Oh shoot,
so-
yeah. How do I spend that?
yeah. So if you get pluses, just make sure you declare them before you roll. So if you want to use like
Okay,
a plus
okay,
3
yeah.
on a
I
roll,
mean, I
Mhm.
think I saw something.
Loot
That was-
chests are opened at the end of streams, and the celestial and necrotic die have to be used on your very next roll.
Okay.
I think your proficiency bonus also has to be used on your next skill check. The way that it works.
Okay. that's
Rick
fine.
has a probo. So.
Okay, Eric has a probo,
Yeah, I've
so
got
for
a
your next skill
probo. I
check.
think I got a +1 probo.
Silver, you don't recognize this woman, but she definitely looks like she comes from money.
I've seen them around here before. Not the
Hey,
clientele we usually see.
Nah, it's more like us blue collar folks, huh? I say, why don't we go and introduce ourselves there, boy?
We got a bit of work to do, but I'll find time.
I mean, if you don't have the time, I'll see what we can do over there.
Actually, as you're saying this, Herrick, the door opens, and Sarah walks in.
Sarah, me boy, how's it going? I hope I don't make with my voice. I hope I don't make the levels go off.
No, you're all good.
Screw up. Okay. If I do,
Is
let me
Sarah-
know. I will tone it down just a little bit.
Sarah immediately turns towards Herrick shouting, and then sort of glances at the obviously very well-off couple,
Mhm.
and is going to sort of take a wide berth around them
Okay.
to get over to the other two, because I don't know where they're from. Yeah, pulls the cloak up a little bit, pulls the hood up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah makes his way to sit at the table. Mhm. Yeah, go on.
Issue.
Sorry, my boy, I forgot. I've just gotten so used to being here. You being here, it's just not a bother with me anymore.
They're just. They're the lesser of the two problems.
Oi.
I was saying my prayers at the graveyard last night, and a strange orange-blue fireball proceeded to sail above, heading northwest. The damned thing has started to raise the corpses from the graveyard.
You don't say.
I have never
Those sound like
seen.
quite the problem.
Yes, quite. More of them than there were of me. I could use some assistance. Have you seen the sisters?
Oh, not today.
Last
I've
I
been a
heard,
bit
they were-
busy here.
Yeah, I say, last I heard, they were at the apothecaries.
And the door opens to the pink pony.
Of course it does!
and arriving inside, you see the sisters along with Dodge.
Rose! Rena! Such bonny lasses. And that dodgy little boy over there. Hi! Come on over! Give us a hug, boy!
What is that odor? Does anyone else smell that?
Oh, never mind.
Probably Dodge again. He's so sure he slipped in something.
Oh my gosh.
All right, who gave Knox beans?
Who farted?
I learned that mistake a while ago. It's not me. When we walk in and see our friends and hear Herrick calling us as we enter,
Mm-hmm.
we see the fancy people.
And you know what? As you say that, I'm going to take you guys over to a new map. So, This is the interior of the pink pony.
Scene, interior,
It's
pink
lovely.
pony, day.
I will put the individuals that came in onto the map as well. I don't have them out just yet because I didn't know where I would be showing this. So I'm going to get this on so our Twitch chat friends can view the map as well. Oh man, I earned another chest. Look at that. Thank you, chat.
Good for you guys. Thank you, chat.
Chat, you guys are awesome.
Who's this guy, Chat?
Chat. Yeah,
He's the
my
guy.
best friend.
He's the guy that gives you stuff.
Oh,
Let's
we're
put...
saying Chat.
Yeah,
It's not quite like. It's not like quite like Chad and Karen. He's way cooler.
I'm going to put these on the token layer, so you guys should be able to see those two individuals now sitting at that other table over here. I'm going to shift ping it. This is where the fancy people came in and sat down. There is another table over here that's kind of full of patrons that are enjoying some food and beverage. This was that waitress that was the blonde female waitress. And this is the Dwarven waitress, the daughter of the owners. Svari went back to talk with some people, so he's no longer sitting on the couch. There's all these people inside the Pink Pony Tavern. And actually, Dallo, the daughter of the owners, actually walks up with a stew in a bread bowl and sets it down in front.
Yeah.
Hey.
You got my tanker too, or is it Dad getting that for me?
Simi's getting that ready. I'll bring it right out to you.
Gracias.
And she kind of
Grateful
gets,
girl, grateful.
she
Thank
kind of
you,
like
lass.
she kind of like whispers over to you. She says, "Hey, listen. Mom said to make sure that the halfling doesn't go in the kitchen again."
Boy. Alright, I make no promises, but I'll see what I can do.
She like taps you twice and then starts walking away to go find your tanker. And you guys are all here together.
So I'll keep a particular eye on the dodgy boy.
Hungry.
Well, when she comes out with my tanker, why don't you order something?
Once we I think we would be aligned for our friends, but then realize like take another look around the place like we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
So we recognize, I'm probably sure, the other patrons.
Yep.
We've seen them before. I'm really curious about the fancy people.
Okay. What is it that you're...
Do we recognize them? Have we seen them around?
I will say you two can make history checks. I will say the sisters would still have disadvantage on this check. Dodge, if you're actively looking over there as well, you can make a history check without disadvantage.
Can I ask about the other table?
Sure. What would
Do we
you like to...
recognize Aaron, Declan, and those folks?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Declan and Pippin, they both work on some of the outlying farmlands. Erin is actually a bird trainer, and she's got a hawk sitting on her shoulder in the middle of this tavern. She trains these birds to deliver messages, and then she sells them to other individuals to use them for that purpose. And they look like they're just enjoying a meal. Declan looks like he has his whole left arm wrapped with like a medical gauze from like shoulder down to wrist.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At least they're townies.
yes, they're definitely regulars here.
Okay. I'm still not looking at that other table. It's like, oh crap, there's money. Let me get this up a little more.
Hmm. Dodge. So Reyna with a 14. Rose with 5. Rose, you probably don't recognize her. Although it's one of those things where like you feel like you might have seen her before, but nothing kind of resonates. Reyna, you have this individual not only is from money, but this person has some political power. And Dodge, you know that this woman here is actually a member of the Council of the 12 from Sunshore. She's basically one of the governing body in the city and is here in this establishment. Her name, you would remember, is Avril Escagne. Not Avril Lavigne.
I was just about to write that.
And real quick, I gotta give a shout out to say, hey, MG, nice seeing you, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of people hanging out in chat tonight. It's so good to see everybody. We appreciate you
That's
guys
close
being
enough.
here and hanging out with us.
So I look at the puzzling look on Rose's face, and then the trying to get there on Reyna's face and go, it's Avril. I remember her. I say that to both of them. Does that remind you? She's on the council.
That jog thing's back in a
Uh,
place
well,
finally.
as he kind of explains that, you're like, I think I remember who that is. And her title is actually the Mistress of Law. So her role is her role on the council is the kind of judicial authority, and she's the arbiter of disputes and crimes.
That's when Dodge puts his hood up.
Now there's two of us in this inn. The most conspicuous
Total chill. The most chill table at the.
Just sit casually, but don't look like you're sitting casually.
That's funny.
Reyna just reaches down to where I'm sure like Nox is intermittently between Rose and everybody else at the table, but when he comes by her, she just runs her fingers gently along Nox to like chill, because she's a little thrown by the arbiter of disputes and crimes coming into the Pink Pony Tavern before Silver's performance. She doesn't feel like this is a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And as you take another glance over there, Reyna, you can see that Farron is over there kind of like taking their order right now currently. And you can see that they're just like talking back and forth with her as she kind of like writes down on a little notepad what they will be having for the evening. And she kind of smiles at them and then disappears back into the kitchen area to kind of deliver the order. You guys, Silver, you still have some time. The crowd hasn't all gathered yet to come enjoy the entertainment. What would you guys like to talk about or discuss here at this moment?
So I had just
was
started to tell Tarek and Silver about this, and I believe I could use your help, sisters. I was saying my prayers at the graveyard yesterday, and a strange fireball has started raising the undead.
You thought we would. Why are we helpful with undead?
It does seem more like something for the town guard.
Why not? Why not we good for the undead? Got an axe and a shield.
You have
Let's
sharp.
put.
We could try.
My thought was
The
more
undead
perhaps
don't
you
respond
could.
so well to my music, so try.
Sure isn't that
My-
bad, Silver.
Oh, it's great. I'm telling you.
Less that it's bad
I've
and more
hired
that they don't
myself out
really
as his
hear.
hype man.
I was more thinking about burning them, but there were just
That I can
more of them
I can do that.
than there were of me.
Wait,
And
how
also
many
the
more?
fact that
How,
the
how many
fireball
came
did-
for the rise?
I lost
Did you get
count
count
after
of-
my first hand.
Oh, just one so far. Then. Aye,
No,
all right.
I counted on one hand, and then I said, this is getting out of hand, so I left.
Right. So
Talk
you
loud,
just-
listen less.
I'm good with that. Also,
Okay.
on my way over here, I don't know if you saw it or not. The building next door to Flinton's box crumbled to the ground. Captain of the guard's a bit thin with his men. I offer up our services for 25 gold pieces each. I'm also trying to get the owner, Darren, throw in a little bit more too, to get him up on the priority list.
Ah,
So we got that to go. We got that going for us too. But I like the idea, the undead. I think once you're dead, you should be in the ground forever. So let's go take care of that too.
we should.
Yeah, but undead doesn't stay in the ground that long. I mean, unless you chain them up.
I've got chain.
Well, at the apothecary, they were telling us about. They're trying to come up with ways to help deal with the animal attacks lately, and it's not going so well. So we have to be careful about that as well, no matter what we're doing.
Did they say what kind of animals?
Well, the one townsperson, was it an axe beak that got him? So there's
Bubboard,
that.
yes.
And then-
Sorry.
And then, no, you're good. And then, I don't know about the rest, but it seems like just animals in general are restless, and that's definitely Rose's territory, but all of us should definitely be able to help with that as well, so. Maybe we go in priority / keep an eye out for clues about the other problems order? I don't
Right.
know.
Thinking about
good with it.
thinking about the whole axe beak situation too, Rose. This is something that you would know just by like talking to all your other beast enthusiasts in town. Axe beaks are kind of like a how do I want to say this? They're kind of a rare breed of flightless bird that people can ride upon. They're bred like specifically kind of like horses. But axe beaks are more like the druids around the outside areas are the ones that are normally found riding upon the back of axe beaks. So the fact that an axe beak did attack someone kind of resonates with that feeling of upset druids. But he didn't mention
they,
anything
like-
about it.
Ostrich size or like smaller, like a pony?
Probably not quite as large as an ostrich, but getting there.
Okay, some more emo size.
Big-
Like an emu?
I was gonna say thick
Yeah,
Shetland pony / emu,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then yeah,
And-
and then
And
they're
their beak has a big axe on the front
looks
of
like
it.
a big
Basically,
axe-
it looks like a
axe.
big axe in the front.
I'm just going to toss this out there as a shout out to Wayback and an old friend of ours. Don't knock these back speaks. Emus defeated a country in a war.
I'll take your word for it. All right, so
Australia.
So it looks like we've got ourselves 3 jobs we got to be looking into. I think we can do them all at the same time. Plus, we've got
Sounds
the
like a
thing
bit
going
much for
on
just
here.
us.
I'm sorry, I stepped on your silver. Go ahead and say that again, sir.
I said, sounds like a bit much for just the 6 of us. Don't know if we can do it all at the same time.
Well, if one job rolls into the other job is kind of what I was talking about. Hoot.
There's that, but aren't we supposed to be helping Svari and Maggie figure out who's stealing? On top of everything else? I mean,
As you say that, Reyna, I will say that the other night when you guys had Nox and the Spider Familiar hang out with the Pink Pony, unfortunately, things did not go so well that evening, as someone accidentally stepped on Nox's tail at some point in the evening, and it caused Nox to like holler out and whimper, and then it basically caused somebody to spill their food. And then at one point, Nox got so startled that he kind of bamfed out of existence, leaving the spider to fend for himself. And then the spider was immediately like kind of trying to skid around, like hiding underneath tables and stuff. But then a woman just went, ah! And then they started like trying to slam the spider with a mop and a broom and stuff. And it was just a mess of a night. It didn't really give you guys much information other than what you guys have already known, that the only people that have really gone to the vault or the money box that they keep under the bar were the bartender, the 2 waitresses, and the owners. Both the owners were those individuals. The kitchen staff never went to put any money in there, or never handled any money. So that's really all that Nox and the Familiar were able to help you guys discover.
It's better than nothing.
Which one was trying to kill my spider?
Oh, it was like patrons. Like, it's just a mob of patrons. Just, oh my god, it's a spider! Kill it, kill it! And they just all started like trying to stomp on it. And
We're reason to hate these people.
Dodge creeps up from the table and looks around. Sees what's kind of just taking in the crowd.
okay.
Especially the 2, Avril and
Yeah.
Oswald.
Yeah, sure. They look like they have just received their food and beverage. Farron walked out and kind of delivered their items, and it looks like they are just kind of enjoying the food. You can see she's like every now and then like takes a bite. She got the stew as well, is enjoying it, and is takes a spoonful of it and kind of looks around in between bites, and then says a few words to Oswald. Oswald will like shake his head and say something back, and just look like they're having a meal.
They're up to something. I whisper that to Reyna.
Dodge, make an insight check for me, please. And if you have anything that would if you have any bonuses that would apply to this from chat, do you have any that? Do you have a pro bow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would apply to this check. So you'll get a +2 on this from chat.
+2
Yep.
for Probo? Okay.
Yep. For your additional pro bow.
you add your proficiency bonus on top of it, even if you have proficiency in it, correct? Is
Right.
that
Yep.
the way
yep.
it works? Okay,
That's an extra proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
got it.
Oh, that's weird.
You're
We can
Well,
just
hold on one
add it
second.
afterwards. You don't have to like add it in if you. That's at the dice roll.
Sure doesn't look like
Intimidation.
insight though.
Whoa.
That's
yeah, that's
intimidation.
intimidation.
Just so they know I mean business.
Proud of halfling.
it's an
Is your-
intimidating insight check. It's giving him the side eye.
Okay.
Plus
So
2.
you- plus 2. So a 13.
Wait,
Yeah.
that doesn't look. Oh,
Does it look like
okay,
it's
no.
rolling correctly? 13.
Yeah, it says rolling 11. 13 plus 2. Oh,
13 minus-
Oh.
it's rolling correctly. It's mislabeling the
It's
math.
mislabeling the math. It's probably something
Yeah.
with this. Yeah.
But
So it's
Yeah. So
rolled a
13.
13. It said
Okay.
he's got -2, and the math said
And then he got a
plus
plus
2.
two.
Oh, I definitely have a -2 in my wisdom.
With a 13, Dodge, you kind of do get the idea that they're up to something, but it doesn't feel like anything. Like to you, it feels like she's people watching right now. She's really inspecting everybody that's here and just taking it all in.
Cults for crying out loud.
when Dodge says to Raina they're up to something, she just kind of shrugs and sips whatever drink has landed on the table for her since we've gotten here.
I would say while you guys have been talking, the Dallow's been like bringing your food as you guys order it and setting down the mugs and tankers or wine glasses, whatever you guys have had. We don't have to role play all that out while you guys are having the conversation. It just naturally happens in the restaurant as you guys are going forth.
Yeah. She just takes a sip and just kind of shrugs and says, "We're all always up to something, Dodge. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing."
Yeah, but when you're in power, it's a different story.
Fair. But I wouldn't go hunting troubles. We have clearly enough work to look at.
Me?
You
Troubles?
always.
Yeah, it looks to
Look,
me
we've
like they're
had this
looking for
conversation
someone.
before. I don't know if you remember the conversation, but trouble seems to find me, not the other way around. You know that.
Brianna just sighs and grabs a bite of food.
I'm sorry,
So
Sylvia.
like, wasn't
said
you
they
the
seem
other
to be
night walking into the kitchen?
Uh-oh. I couldn't hear what you guys said. You said it at the same
Roll
time.
for doing the thing again.
I said, so that wasn't you walking into the kitchen the other night causing trouble?
No, I didn't walk into the kitchen. I couldn't even get into the kitchen because of Maggie. I don't like Maggie.
You're dodging the issue.
I never dodge issues. Sometimes. But that's not what we're
Sylvia-
talking about. Those two, they're up to something.
Go ahead,
They were
Matthew.
just
What was
looking for
Sarah saying?
someone.
Sylvia, you said they seem to be looking for someone.
You know, keep looking around at everybody.
Okay, Michael, these stairs over here,
Yes,
are these the ones that they're heading up to the second floor?
they are. Yep. They lead up to the rooms.
Okay. So I just looked over at the taillet. Pardon me for just a moment. I'm just going to get up and walk just a little ways up the stairs,
Uh-huh.
and then just sort of stop and wait and see if where Silver said they seem to be checking people out, they're behind me and I've got my hood up.
Right. Okay.
It's like I want to see if anything happens if I look like I'm walking away.
Okay, so you walk up the stairs. There's like, it's kind of like there's a landing and then the stairs go to the left and up to the second floor. So you
perfect.
kind
I'll
of
go up right up
to
to
the
that
landing.
landing.
Yeah, and you just like kind of sit there for a moment and see and wait. Okay. You sit there for a few moments. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
I think, as we've made it clear before with as our friendship formed, Sarah and I stand out a lot here. So when Dodge says they're up to something, Silver says they're looking for somebody, and Sarah excuses himself, Raina's doing her best not looking at them to also make sure they're not, like, following Sarah, or if they go that way, she would react, but she's just sitting at the table carrying on conversation as normal.
Right, and Raina, as you watch this happen, they do watch him leave. More so Avril than Oswald. But once he leaves, they kind of just go about doing the same things, like eating, looking around.
Sips her drink and just looks at our friends. Well, I think we have to get through Silver's performance and cheering him on first before we go about any of the other jobs. So, if anyone
At the
has
very least, I have.
very least, yes, but maybe we all can just think about what we'd like to focus on. I don't have a preference, but I do know I'm concerned about the animal attacks. We might find out about those in the course of finding out about the other things, so.
It could go hand in hand.
But have they said anything about those animal attacks? Did they have a strange bluish glow to them?
I don't think so. It was just that there's rumor that it's the druids, it's rumor that it's from the fireball in the sky, that, like, it just disturbed things, that it's
Or the
because
fire itself.
yeah, the forest fires, the building going on around town. I mean, any number of things can mess with the animals, so
It seems a bit odd that the animal attacks have taken place shortly after the. Let me just make sure I'm clear. The animal attacks have been going on. Were going on before the fireball.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to clear. I just wanted to clarify.
Yep.
Make sure I understood. And I know it's only been 24 hours since the
Well, not even.
fireball in the sky. So not even 24 hours. So okay. It seems we are the towns and maybe encroaching on some grounds that the druids find sacred. And that's a bit of a touchy subject.
it could, and I mean, it could all tie together somehow. I mean, do you know what Darren was storing in the warehouse?
I haven't got that far yet. I was on my way here. Once we got through tonight, I was going to go back over there in the morning. And ask a few more questions. Because it doesn't look like the building had burned. It looks like it just collapsed in on itself.
But yes, and the fireball I saw was not headed towards town. Went off northwest of the graveyard.
Okay,
So it's
above
so
board.
it's settled.
Quick.
We're gonna split up into different groups and check out all these things.
Split the party. Rule number one. Quick rule number one. In relation
Yeah,
to
we're just a bunch of
relation
level
to
1
town.
characters. What could go wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in relation to the town, Michael.
Hmm?
The graveyard is east of town, correct?
The graveyard is more
northeast.
like northeast.
Northeast of town. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So going northwest
guys-
is actually
Yeah, and you guys would know there is an old abandoned sanctuary up in that general area
where the of the fireball's direction.
of the where the fireball was headed. Yeah.
Okay. So
Hmm?
could possibly be correlated.
A lot of people don't like to go there just because it gives you that creepy feeling like you're being watched or you're not alone.
We're always being watched. As soon as I walk through the door, we're being watched. As soon as I walk outside, I'm being watched. It's like my big brothers.
I'm quite used to being watched. People come.
Well, you're a bard, for crying out loud. People are supposed to watch you.
You volunteer.
Silver, will you play that song Paranoia?
It's a pretty good one.
Don't you know this one?
Oh, okay.
He beat us to it. We failed. We failed.
For I am Iron Jaw. Oh, I am Iron Jaw.
Cat wants to hear Sweet Leaf.
So, let's see if we can put this in a bit. I think the undead situation might be a little bit of a priority here.
But
So we
that,
might want to be checking that out right away. Because we can't have dead people walking around the house. They start stinking up
yes,
the
and
joint. What was that smell you guys had when you walked through the door?
Jaren went into the... I don't know if he fell in the sewer or if he fell in a stable, but there was something not mud on his boots, and we happened to be in the apothecary when he came back.
Okay, well that can't be good either.
Oh, that's just Jaren not being careful.
I rarely go into the apothecary, but okay, I'll take your word for it.
I
Everything starts in the sewers. Have you not seen it?
It what?
It, exactly. Anyway,
Shouldn't
Yeah.
we just tell the captain as well about the rising dead? Is that something we want to do on our own? I'm happy
well,
to do my part, but
yeah, above board.
Dead.
Remind me again why he's spread so thin. The animal tax was one of them, right?
The animal
Yeah,
attacks.
A lot.
He's all this pressure that everyone in town thinks like it starts with the animals, and now the druids are going to start attacking us. So he's worried about that kind of just snowball effect from that. So he's keeping all of his guards like staffed here on town
Right,
around
okay.
town to look out.
Right.
Mhm.
So, when I was talking to him, he said the animal attacks have got him a bit worried. So, he's got all the guys hanging out there in town because they're thinking that if the animals start attacking, the druids might be following that very close behind. So, kinda falls upon some good-natured citizens maybe to take care of the other stuff.
if they're monitoring that at least, but I do think potential undead is something to at least warn the town about.
Before they start wandering in on their own.
I
Yeah.
just
Well,
bought him a big,
considering I just got back to town,
and he also not okay. In
they're
his defense,
probably not far behind us.
You. Well. Alright.
and as he says that, Hart jumps up and runs out the door and looks outside.
You can see that the sun is beginning to set. It's starting to get low as you're approaching the evening here, getting ready for Silver's performance. You do not see any roaming skeletons or zombies dragging one leg through the street.
Get it! And I walk back inside. It's all clear outside.
And then behind you walks in the captain of the guard. Jim Yesemy, he kind of like looks. He's like, what are you talking about? Of course it's clear out there.
Right. Come over here and sit down. I'll buy you a beer. I'll buy you an ale and we'll talk about it.
I thought you said this was going to be standing room only tonight.
It hasn't started yet.
Oh, okay. I got him.
This is what we call This is what we call in the dwarven cities as pre-flighting. We're getting. We start getting our drunk on before the party starts.
Well, I have to take it easy. I've got responsibilities to take care of tonight.
But now, please clarify again. I hate to break immersion. Clarify Sero's. I don't want to say standing, but he covers himself up because of his nature. But if I point him out to certain individuals, is there going to be an issue? Do I need to keep that close to the vest?
No, it's for the most part, Sero has been around town enough.
Okay.
That while he's used to getting the strange looks and people being a little further back.
Okay. They give you a wide berth, kind of?
Yeah, we give each other a wide berth. It's
okay.
I'm here, I'm doing my own thing. You need my help, sure, maybe, but
right. Well, what I want to do is all right, Captain. My buddy over here, Sero. He's the one who saw the fireball in the sky. And then he saw some creatures coming out of the graves. That's why I ran outside. I wanted to make sure nobody was coming. That wasn't supposed to be. He might be able to give you a little more details on what he saw. But I think we probably need to keep an eye out. And I know that you are very keen on men. So again, something we might be able to take care of for you.
What do you mean?
As I do this and round the ale up for him.
What do you mean the dead rose from their graves? They don't rise from graves. The dead stay dead.
Don't have all the details. Game.
Okay. Just one now. Just one. As they bring.
I'll buy you one ale. Here's Brockington.
You just fill it up on the side every time he looks away.
It's good. Never-ending goblet. Never full goblet.
I should have found the bottom of this by now.
Start mixing in some Everclear.
A bit of scotch. Going in that. Cough medicine.
So the captain of the guard kind of he doesn't sit at the table, but he kind of he's like one of those individuals that stands next to the table with you guys, not quite feeling that he's close enough acquaintance to you guys to sit, but that acquaintance that kind of hangs out there. He looks
like
towards.
He stands like an off-duty law enforcement officer.
That's right.
Group he's not familiar with.
He looks over at Sarah. Sarah, you are sure that you saw, and he's kind of trying to make it not loud enough that people around at other tables can hear. The dead were rising from the graves.
Yes, the strange blue-orange fireball seems to have
shooting star
disturbed something. They were glowing blue and digging their way out.
This is a little much. He takes the cup that's in his hand. He starts. Some of it runs down his cheeks a little bit. You know what? Fine, Herrick. I'll do another. I'll take two.
Need it.
Glowing blue, you said.
Yes.
I just don't have anybody to send.
It's been a single one. I would have tried to deal with it myself, but given the size of the graveyard, it seemed wisest to return and gain some allies.
That sounds like a great idea. Mm-hmm. Dodge, Reyna, Rose, what, even Silver, what is your response, or what are you guys doing during all this as this is happening?
I'm just watching Herrick and Sero talk to the guard captain and just trying to figure out like how he's feeling, but also just kind of like the usual like scan the room, wait for the performance to start. Like Reyna's not jumpy, she's just like, let's see what happens, but like one thing at a time.
Sure. Okay. Anything in specific for the rest of you?
Rose would be making a list of all the creatures that she's either seen or knows for a fact are in the surrounding area.
Okay.
With like a special offshoot note to herself for like the ones that she's heard rumors may be in the surrounding area, just to try and see what they might need to be prepared for. Especially if what they say is true, things aren't acting the way that they should. Are there any creatures that she knows
Yes.
of that might be easier to get back to normal? And maybe have them on their side for when they encounter the more difficult ones.
I will say that you, as you're writing this list down of creatures, it starts to get long, and you're kind of like, man, not a one of them is going to be easy, that's for sure. But you get to where it goes from like some things as simple as like badgers and rats, and vermin, to large birds of prey. You get, of course, you wrote down axe beaks. You've got wolves and packs of wolves. You've got all the way up to like black bears.
He kind of leans
Everybody
over to
remind
Reyna.
me again what their speed is.
Mine's 30.
Base.
You're just making sure you're not the slowest, right?
Exactly. I know how to escape a bear.
I don't have to run faster than a bear. I just gotta run faster than you.
That's right.
Do we know where the druids reside?
Oh, yes. You guys would be aware
Right.
that there are like you probably wouldn't have been there yourselves, but for word of mouth and like talking to other people, there are a couple druid groves that aren't far away from Rampart's Rest.
Right.
One of them, you know,
Right.
is like a massive tree, and another has like this it's like this massive like special stone that kind of sticks out of the ground in the middle of the grove. But that's all you really kind of know about it, and you go kind of general directions.
Right.
Somebody would still have to find it because you've never been there, but
Right.
Are
Yeah,
either
that's
of
what
them?
I was.
Oh, good.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was just saying that's what that's kind of what I was getting at. Is we have a general idea where they are.
Yeah. Are either of them northeast or like northeast, somewhere sort of towards the graveyard?
you know what? I'll go ahead and move you guys to a new map just to look at
I
it.
could
Okay.
tie into Herrick's point of, you know,
Okay.
maybe we could hit two at once.
Are you guys able to see this map on the screen?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so if I shift ping you on Rampart's Rest right here. So here's the graveyard up here.
Okay.
Here's where the thing landed, Sarah, for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Then here's the massive Druid Grove tree. Okay. And here's the stone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that gives you an idea of where those general locations are. Now, this isn't exact, of course, but it gives you an
Gotcha.
idea. Mm-hmm.
That's
Not on the way, but
no, it's literally
opposite.
or at the center point of a Y.
Well, and
Three completely different directions to choose from.
if the guard
Right.
captain has hopefully the animal attacks under control, we can keep an eye on animals in the woods and see what we might learn as we go, but maybe we just go handle the cemetery first? I don't
That
That's a bit of an idea. I like it.
just to make the decision. I don't like making the decisions, you guys, but it seems we're talking in circles.
Well, right. And that's what I'm getting at. Is we've got priorities. We've got a list, and if we can take care of the list, and part of the list ties into another part of the list at the same time, then that's what we do. Does that make sense? So I think
perhaps
the graveyard is the first stop. I can't do anything about the collapsed building until I talk to Darren in the morning. So,
Druids can at least be reasoned with as well. The undead are going to do what they want.
I need to
Unless
sharpen my
someone
axe on a
stops
few
them.
things. I'm raring for a row, a bit of a row.
Irina,
Yeah, Dodge?
did they mention gray ooze, sturges, or trolls?
No, I don't think so. Why?
Okay, I just want to make sure. Thank you.
Raina makes a note mentally that if we see those things, to protect Dodge. Back of her head.
Throw him right in the middle of it.
Protect may also mean throw him
Exactly.
in an unexpected way. I don't say how I
I
do
learn
it.
how to swim.
Can I have another one of these, please?
No, if you have too many moon milks, you get weird.
You've already
I
had
like
all
the
half.
moon.
Right. So,
Has
after
anyone seen my
Silver's
glass of wine?
performance-
Oh no.
Hello, cat. There's a cat there.
Yeah. Trying to break
Tavern
the
cat.
stream by pressing all the buttons on my keyboard.
Of
Hey,
course.
yeah, let me fix your ear. That looks weird. There you go. All right. Well, so from what I'm hearing, you guys are thinking about enjoying Silver's performance, having a rest for this evening. Maybe Herrick might go talk to Darren before you guys decide to go venture, which is about a half day's travel to the graveyard. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Make
That's
sure
kind
I'm
of what I'm,
clarifying.
yeah.
Yeah?
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll kind of as the evening starts to settle here at Rampart's Rest, there is quite a bit of people that start moving in to the Pink Pony Tavern to catch Silver's performance, which is a good thing. It just so happens the captain of the guard actually, on his way there, actually invited a few other of the more the volunteer guardsmen, the more kind of like militia type style folks that aren't necessarily like, they might be on their little bit of a
Off-duty.
rest off duty time, and invited them to come. So there's like a group of them kind of hanging out as well, coming in, hanging out with the guard captain, who had a little bit too much to drink in such a rapid amount of time there, finding
Who
out
can
about
blame 'em?
dead rising from the graves nearby. So
Dogs and
here's
cats living together.
Silver, what I'd like you to do is you prepare to take the stage. I would like you to make a performance check and then describe for all of us in the audience what is your performance like, so that we get a grasp of how this all goes. And I don't know if you have any. Do you?
I got earlier, so I'm
you
going to
got
add that.
All right, a +2. Excellent. So a total of 16.
60.
All right, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good performance. Describe to us, like, what was it that how did you perform in front of the crowd here tonight?
So it's going to be like a bit of a ballad telling a story about a group of adventurers that saved a city from a dragon attack. Periodically through the performance, there'll be like a long drawn out note on the violin as he casts a minor illusion that plays out.
Puts out what? You cut out on that last part.
Cast minor illusion and then kind of plays out some of the scenes as he's describing them.
Oh, yeah, very cool. Awesome. Yeah, so
When he
the
does that,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I use thaumaturgy to make it sound like a bunch of people are like as he does it, like all throughout the room, so that it sounds more like, I'm sure people are actually surprised by this, but she's trying to make it sound fuller and more focused.
Excellent. With that help, go ahead and roll your performance. Oh yeah, that was a persuasion check you rolled. Is it the same for performance?
Same stat. It would have been the same.
Okay, would have been same. Go ahead and roll again. I'm going to give you advantage on it with Raina's help, and we'll add the +2 to whichever one is higher. Ah, look at that. 23. Okay, so with this roll, what I'm going to say is the performance goes amazing. The captain of the guard is so immersed by this storytelling and this ballad that you're playing that he ends up ordering another drink. And he is just amazed. The crowd goes wild. It is an amazing, probably one of your best in the last 2 weeks that you've been doing this here. Rampart's Rest. And what happens is you end up getting a payout of 20 gold at the end of your performance, which is one of the highest you've ever received from this establishment. Usually it's around the 5 to 7 to 8, but it's a 20 gold payout for you tonight.
As soon as the performance ends, I jump up. You did some, boy! You know that guy!
I know him.
I know him. That's right.
That's my lad.
After the thaumaturgy and while people are focusing, and can I keep just look over my shoulder, or if I have to stand and walk the room as I'm doing this, and look towards the safe?
Yeah.
To see if anyone's messing with it.
When you look towards the safe, you did see that Maggie was over there, and she was getting the money out of the safe to pay Silver. So that's what is kind of more recently has transpired. But you see her immediately come over and is like, "Ah, that was your best one yet, laddie," and then takes the little coin pouch and hands her this. You deserve every bit of this coin.
That's very generous of you. I know it's been a little tougher, but thank you.
It's about time someone around here has any sense. She starts to march away.
And I lean to the guard captain and say, I told you. He's a right bonny lad, isn't he? That's a handsome devil right there. He knows how to talk to people.
Incredible. I will definitely come see him again. Definitely. Well, I need to go. I've got some routes to walk.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow. That is it. Tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I'll see you guys later. And he points to the rest of the guards that he has there and starts to walk out the front door and leaves
the magical
as well.
Ever full tankard.
And it seems like there are many of the people once the performance is over. A couple people linger to have some more drinks, but then it starts to kind of clear out and thin out a bit.
I too am a bit knackered.
And at that point, if you guys want to, we can say that you guys all return to your places of rest. I think there are several of you that just sleep upstairs here. Is that all of you?
I think we all do. I think
all of you have rooms here. That's right.
No,
with the exception of Cero, yeah.
Sarah
Sarah is up at Pelican.
Okay, yep. So Sarah
I'd probably
does.
spend
Oh.
a little bit of time just like talking to the guests that are still there, getting their opinions on the show, what they liked, what they
Glad
didn't like.
handing.
Sure,
That's a good move.
yeah.
Well, that's a good move, lad. Glad handing.
Maybe trying to
Kiss a few
see
babies.
if I can get a free drink or two.
Oh, sure.
Kiss a few babies.
Honestly, you don't even have to make a roll. At least 2 other individuals buy you a drink of your choice. So is there anybody in specific that you'd be looking to communicate with that you saw from earlier?
I probably wouldn't go to them right away, but I do eventually want to get a table with Avril.
Okay. Do any of any of your companions come with you, or do you want to do this on your own?
That is up to them.
Okay. I'll leave it up to the party. Does anybody else want to join him, or does he gonna... You guys see him starting to make his way over to that table.
I think he ought to do it on his own.
Yeah, I'm intermittently still looking at the safe and keeping an eye out for Safari, who is much nicer to talk to than his wife.
I'm trying to actively listen to his conversation with them.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Dodge, anything for you, or are you just kind of hanging out at the table?
I'm still watching those two.
Just watching carefully? Okay. So Silver does finally make his way over to that table. How is it that Silver approaches?
I'm probably, like, as I'm approaching, I'm still talking to the group I'm leaving, like, a little bit as I kind of turn to face them. And it's just kind of like, how did you all enjoy the show?
Oh, Oswald, the guy on the end, who's kind of like has a sword, looks kind of like he was wearing kind of nice leather armor, stands out. Oh, bravo. That was absolutely incredible. Just the theatrics of the storytelling. It was all just so well put together. You did such a splendid job. It was Silver, right?
Yes, Silver.
Yes.
It's my, not a stage name, but it's what I go by.
Oswald, and he holds out his hand to you to shake.
Don't think I've seen either of you around town. I've been here for a few weeks.
Oh, yes, we're new to town. This is Avril, and then Avril kind of stands up to greet you and kind of holds out her hand like this.
I assume this is a kind of take it and kiss the hand.
Yeah, you kiss the hand. That was an incredible performance. I have to say, where I grew up and come from, we see a lot of great performances. I did not anticipate seeing one of such quality here at this establishment.
Oh yes, it's one of my favorite stories, really. I grew up hearing it so many times.
Is this one that resonates with your family?
You could say that.
Very intriguing. Well, maybe, perhaps maybe you can help us with... We're in town for a few days and just might need someone to show us around a bit. Do you think perhaps maybe you could spare some of your time?
I do have some pressing matters to get to in the morning with my friends over here, but I can make some time, possibly tomorrow afternoon or maybe the evening. Oh no, actually it's a bit more of a trek. Maybe the next day.
Okay. Sure. Do you stay here?
Yes, I have a room right upstairs.
Very good. We'll be making our we're making arrangements at the Flying Pelican while we're in town, so we'll be staying there. But we can meet you back here in not tomorrow, but the day after.
Oh yes, let's plan on that.
All right. That sounds great. Oswald, Dabbert should be arriving any moment now. I think, shouldn't we be gathering our things? Oh, of course, milady. Be right back. And he walks over and grabs her cloak off of the hook and returns. And oh, my goodness, I almost forgot to tip the waitress. And she takes out this coin pouch, and it just goes down on the table. And she opens it up, and she just takes like a handful of gold coins and sticks it down on the table and tightens it up and then puts it back around kind of like her waist. I think that ought to do it. It was excellent service. I'm very surprised. It's just pleasantly surprised. Shall we? And looks over to Oswald. Yeah, up. And holds out his arm like this, and she kind of like tucks her arm inside him. We'll see you soon, Silver.
Yes, very soon. It's lovely to have you.
She kind of smiles and gestures towards you, and Oswald kind of escorts her out, where they stand on the porch for a few moments before you see that familiar carriage pulling up to the front. This time, the lanterns on the corners of the carriage are lit, so it's like illuminating an orange glow from all around it. And Silver is no longer talking to them as you guys are all just like watching this take place.
She had a lot of gold, didn't she? Maybe.
Those types always do.
Pharaoh, said they were staying at your place of rest.
Unfortunately, I heard that as well.
You could bunk in here if that worried you.
They seem to be looking for a tour guide, as opposed to a person. But I suppose I should speak with that. Oh, whatever the man's name is who runs this place.
Sorry.
Ari.
Oh, yes, that's the one. Should see if they have an extra room.
Worst case scenario, I'm sure we could arrange a cot in my room.
A cot is not the worst decision, especially when we're starting so early in the morning.
Well, I can always go. Oh, that's right, I have everything on me. I came straight here. Yes, actually, I am prepared.
You guys see Farron, the waitress who is taking care of that table, walks out, and her jaw drops to the floor when she sees the pile of gold coins on this table. And starts to kind of like bust the table, start picking up some of the plates, and you can see her to grab the coins and go to put them in her. She has like this waist apron that she's got tied around, and start putting them in the pockets of her waist apron.
What's wrong, Dodge?
I'm a bit knackered. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Catch me some 40 winks. Not
Can you
all.
Can you bring the small one with you so he doesn't rob the waitress?
He's half in love with her. He'd probably just try to hug her and rob her at the same time.
That's the heads you gotta watch out for.
Exactly.
And I was just gonna say, just as I get up to walk away, I grab Dodge by the scruff of his neck. Gone! And I go.
Is Dodge running in the air when he does this?
Pilfer's pockets.
you trying to rob Herrick?
Oh yeah.
Right. Go right ahead.
Make a sleight of hand check. Oh, what's your passive perception, Herrick?
Passive perception is an 11.
11. Oh, you feel somebody like reaching into your pockets.
Without even looking at him, I just reach down, grab him by the wrist, and kind of tweak the wrist just a little bit, just enough to make it painful, but not do any permanent damage. That's enough, Budgie. We're going to bed.
Sneak attack.
Come on, let's go, boy.
Now the bar brawl begins.
And it's from our two party members killing each other.
Yeah, that's right. The party's starting it against each other. That's right. So, is there
I'm gonna head off
anything?
the bed.
Yeah. If you guys head off the bed, is there anyone else that wanted to do before we kind of? We'll probably time skip to the next morning, through the night, if there's not anything else that somebody wanted to do.
Rose would take Nox out to go to the bathroom. Raina would probably come with her. But other than that, that's kind of it.
Sure. Yeah, easily done.
At some point, I'm gonna slip Raina 5 gold as a thank you for the assist.
Oh, okay.
Raina pretends that this didn't happen and just pockets it for.
You're embarrassing me. God, you're so sweet.
Well, in that case, we'll go ahead and we'll fast forward to the next morning. You guys have all got a long rest, are rejuvenated, and a lot has transpired in one day. And you guys have some things you wanted to do. Herrick, you wanted to go and stop by Darren to talk to him or ask about his collapsed building.
Correct.
We can kind of like run this really quick since you're just going by yourself. It's not like an in-depth investigation. So what is exactly that you were trying to get from him?
Right. I want to look more close. I want to get a closer look at the building itself to see if I can determine how it collapsed. If it was naturally occurring, or if there was foul play involved.
Okay.
I want to follow up on Raina's question about what was stored within to see if there was any other foul play involved. Like this is a robbery disguised as that kind of thing.
Okay.
Robbery disguised as a building collapse.
Oh yeah,
or
sure.
If it's an insurance scam.
Got it. Let's just do a flat investigation check.
All right.
For this, and we'll go with that.
That was not my dump stat.
Wow. Yes, very good with those.
How about a natural 20?
How about a natural 20 for a 25? Okay. I will tell you this. That
silvery barb.
Silvery barbs.
Down.
As you get to Darren, as you get here, you do discover that a couple of things. So it definitely was not a disguised robbery. Darren had finally he cleared enough of the rubble away where you could actually get into the structure, and you're starting to look around. It looks as if the structural components that were holding up the weight of this building down towards the base of the ground, like where it meets, all like, if it was wood, it kind of rotted away quickly. It seemed to have, like, something caused the building to kind of lose its foundation and, like, quickly, and then collapse in. But you're looking around, it's like an old, it's like a wooden furniture storage. And there is nothing that looks like it was stolen. It just looks like something caused the structure kind of at the base to dissolve almost. And then it collapsed.
And then, what were you storing in here, boy? Just furniture?
Just furniture. Mm.
Okay, so it's actually okay. So it okay.
Yeah, just different things of furniture.
You weren't hiding. All right.
Mhm.
I don't mean to pry into your business, but you weren't hiding things that say you don't want the law enforcement guys to know about, right?
Oh, no, of course not. No, I wouldn't dare do anything like that.
So everything's on the up and up, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, of course.
Are you? Okay. Insight check.
Okay, go ahead. You can make an insight check. Everything's on the up and up.
As far as I know. Right. All right.
Mhm.
So, I'm not I'm
And
more of an
because you
expert
rolled
on
a 25,
stuff.
I'll go. Because you rolled a natural 20, I will give you this. It looks like something caused acid damage to the foundation of this.
Right. That's what I was kind of looking. Like I said, I'm more of a stone guy, being a dwarf. But is there anything that stands out as far as
Yeah,
acidic
the
damage?
foundation is like acidically dissolved in places, causing it to collapse.
Real quick, Michael, your folder screen is blocking the map for the viewers.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. There we go.
Oh, wait to go, folder map guy.
Folder map guy. That's me.
All right. So the natural order of things is the natural woods and stuff is not. I think I'm following what's going on here. All right. What I want to do is okay. So I'm gonna talk to them and I'll go. All right. Look, I think I've got an idea of what's going on here. I can't make any promises, but I'm gonna find out who exactly done what they done here to see if we can't solve the problem. But I think
Sure.
it might be a bit of a how they say, an increase in the hostilities of the druidic persuasion, but I'm not sure just yet. So just
not
keep
good.
it to yourself. We don't
I
want to
will-
cause more problems.
And I thought about what you said yesterday, and I was able to scrounge up a little bit of extra coin. I can probably give another 5 gold pieces per person over what the captain said before.
That'll work. We'll get you right up there second. We've got to deal with something that's a little bit more important. Don't want to get any details right now. But once we find out what's going on with the first place, we'll also find out what's going on with your place.
It sounds great. Yes, thank you.
All right, keep it to yourself, though. We don't want any problems. More problems with the druidic people.
No, I don't want any problems with druids. No, none at all.
Right. All right. I'll let you go, Darren. Good talking to you. As soon as I find them out, I'll let you know. And then with that, I turn on my heel and head to talk to the crew.
Yep. Everybody is awake, preparing for travel. You guys are all back, kind of standing on the front porch of the Pink Pony Tavern.
Right. When I get there, I look at Rose specifically, and I wiggle my finger. Come here, Loss.
Me?
Yes, you.
She walks over, knocks on her heels.
Hey, boy. I kind of look at the. Hey, boy, how's it going? All right. Don't want to start no troubles with the druids, but I went over to the warehouse, and it looks like an unnatural acidic problem happened with the bottom of the building. It could be an increase in the hostilities. Just kind of keep that in mind.
That's not good at all.
No, it's not. And then I'll relay that information also, but I want her to know specifically so she can kind of start rattling her brain with some of the stuff that she's been putting together too.
Rose has a question. Did you find an acid trail, or did it just kind of look like it appeared? Like somebody
I did not
put
get
it-
that in. what kind of? Okay, good question. What did it look like? Did it look like exactly? So I
will
didn't
say
do.
since this was like a quick investigation, not an in-depth one, you did not find a trail, but you
Okay.
definitely saw the evidence that some kind of acid damage caused this structure to fall.
Right. So yeah, that it was another just a more in-depth preliminary investigation. We can go look again and do more in-depth and find out exactly where the acid may have come from.
You
So
said
Rose starts like going through her
Rose.
brain of like the creatures
Go ahead.
that might have been able to cause the acid.
Go ahead.
She goes back to the rest of the party.
yesterday you said that the alchemist from the apothecary came running in covered in mud.
What looked like mud, but more like sewage.
Right, alchemist. I can definitely create some acid.
Yeah, but Charon's trying to help stop the animal attacks. I don't know why he would attack a warehouse.
Oh, that's because it's. Well, all right. I do know, and I forgot to tell you this. I apologize. It's my fault. It was a furniture warehouse, and you know, where if the druids are getting upset about taking trees and building and stuff, this could be a message.
The easier way is to send a message than destroying a person's garage.
I'm just saying we don't want to rule out other options.
Right.
All right, and aren't we meant to be heading to the graveyard first?
Yeah, we're going.
We're going. This is just something I wanted to grab first thing because we got a long drive ahead of us.
Oh, understandable.
So, with that, I'm ready to beat feet out of town.
Okay. The rest
We're
of
on
you
a
ready?
mission from God.
Oh, I forgot all about these. Everybody's good to go? Everybody's set for travel? Yeah! There we go, all right.
Oh gosh.
To do the binds.
Starting.
So, you guys all get together and begin to travel. Sarah has been here countless times, so Sarah will be pretty much leading the way this trek. Sarah, would there be a little haste to your travel as you're leading the group? Or would you be a little reluctant and slower in your pace?
My pace is like there's an urgency behind me, but at the same point, I'm looking for signs.
Okay.
Like it took me half a day traveling to get back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I ran into everybody, early afternoon or mid-afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I know they weren't as fast as me because they had to dig themselves out the rest of the way. But like Sarah's thinking, listen, if they should probably have been here by.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more looking around and going, okay, do I see signs that, hey, we're going this way, squirrel, and wander off the trail or something.
Got it. During the day, travel for you, like during the day, that's the easiest time. You're headed out, you're keeping a lookout, you got the party gathered behind you. Nothing. There's no signs. You're getting closer and closer to this graveyard. You guys do have to stop a couple times to grab a quick ration or a snack or, a little bit from your water skin or whatever you brought with you to drink. But you're leading the way, and it's same road, the same path you travel each and every time, and it seems to be the same as what it was before. No signs whatsoever, no tracks, no remnants, any kind of undead.
Okay. Um. Once we get within about 5 minutes or so, like basically once we start hitting the gate of the graveyard, like the entrance
Sure.
point,
Yeah.
how long would it take me to lead everybody back to like the graves and where I was when I saw that body starting to claw out?
Not long at all.
Less than 10 minutes?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, perfect. When we hit the gate, I'm casting Detect Good and Evil.
Okay.
Detect Evil and Good.
It's evil good. Okay, so as you cast the spell, within 30 feet is the sense that you get.
And it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood.
1 foot of stone, dirt. Okay. Got it.
So that's specifically why I'm going back to the grave where I saw it digging its way out.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, so you go to that grave leading the one there. When you get there, you can definitely see that the dirt in front of this grave has been disturbed. And many other the graves beside it, looking to the right, you see those graves are disturbed as well.
But no bodies. No, I'm not getting any pings of undead near here within 30.
It's in that moment that beside you, about right at the edge of your 30 feet, you hear that moaning sound. You can see a hand kind of creeps up over the gravestone and grabs it. And a glowing corpse begins to rise up over the back of this gravestone and stand. Looks like perhaps one of the more recently deceased villagers from Rampart's Rest is standing there half decomposed. And then you hear some clattering of bones and you feel the sensation go off as many more begin to rise around you, Sero, and the rest of your party. And that's where we're going to end this episode of Chronicles of the Shattered.
Perfect timing.
Emotional
Oh,
damage. Well
Thanks, now I'm gonna have nightmares.
done, everybody.
Cool. It's fine. It's fine.
Great job, group. That was so
that
fun.
went well. What a great
Yeah.
first episode,
Yeah,
guys.
great first episode, everybody. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hey, super shout out to our chat friends tonight. You guys were awesome.
Love you,
Thanks for being there,
chat.
friend. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Were there any resources that we did not use tonight that we need to refund to our friends? I want to make
I
sure.
did
There-
not use mine.
I didn't use my Pro Bow.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
have.
and
That-
Um,
Unless you want to roll initiative before next week.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's
Yeah, we
fine.
could roll initiative and use all of them right now.
So somebody 3 hours ago, Sarah got a +3 bonus. You know what? Let's go ahead. I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Wait, I'm gonna take you guys. I'm gonna
Alright.
take you guys to a new map first. I'm gonna, since our
Alright.
chat was so awesome tonight, I'm going to go to a new map, and we're gonna move the party ribbon here.
I totally forgot to say.
Oh,
hey,
wow,
like,
that is-
I should have put my
I love
bonus.
that new
Oh,
backing.
that's scary. Look at that. It's all
Smoky.
clouds.
Yeah.
I need you guys to drag a token onto the map and put it at the far south gate for right now.
We can't see it.
You
It's
cannot
all
see
just
it. Okay.
smoke to us.
It's all fog.
Okay,
Yeah, it's literally
got
all
it, yeah.
fog.
All right, let me drag some
Ping it
tokens
again?
out for you guys. I'm pinging right here.
Oh, there we go.
So-
Okay, that's your ping. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you guys drag a token to that spot? And are you guys able to see once you get a
I'm
token
just going
out
to
there?
keep pinging it for you.
I gotta get
I
my
didn't
token out
see
here.
the ping.
There it
Right,
is.
there I am right there.
I tried to shift ping you.
Oh, I'm just too zoomed out. I can.
Now, I will move you
We're not
guys to
seeing
where
each
your
other.
current location is for next session, but I just want to put you guys here so we can get this on the map.
Cool.
And then go ahead and
And
click
this
on
way
your...
the initiative
oh,
stays.
look at that.
Whoa, whoa, who's doing all the drawing? All right. Who let the baby play with the mouse?
Definitely.
Or what am I baby doing? Grapes.
I got it.
Doodling
let's
their
get-
sleep.
Go ahead and click on your tokens, and you guys can roll initiative and put yourself on the initiative order and use those resources that you have.
I don't see the initiative button, Michael.
There
Yeah, I
won't be
don't see
one.
mine either.
There
You can
won't
just click
be
on the
one
D&D Beyond
because
sheet.
you
Okay.
have to. You should work on your D&D Beyond sheet.
Just
You just
checking.
might have to, if you have to add a bonus to it from chat, you'll have to add it afterwards over in the turn order box. You should have access to change it in there.
Right. So
Why
I'm
is
I
it-
want to
I'm
make
a little
sure.
distracted.
gonna make it an 18.
Oh, I
All right.
apparently am rolling. I just wasn't seeing it because I was scrolled up. Where the heck is my first?
Got myself there. We're all set.
Your first one
Yeah,
was a
remember we're using the
one?
new jump gate, so
My first one was a
some
1.
of the stuff might be a little different from what we were used to from
That's
before.
okay. That's a awesome.
How do I add myself to it?
Just rolling.
I just click on where the number is. Oh no, you're not in the tracker.
Yeah,
Click on your.
Click on
Click
your
on your
token,
token.
and then hit the initiative on your D&D Beyond. It didn't.
Hold on,
Didn't
let me
put
try
you on?
going to feature, see if it's not.
I can just add a turn for you. Let me see.
I was gonna
add
say
turn.
mine's
There you
not
go, you
working.
can type
for
it in
some
now.
reason.
Okay,
Rose
so
is
I'll add a turn for Rose, and then Rose can put her number in. Oh wait, I got one that says 2
there's
for
2
Rose.
roses.
Yeah, so I rolled a 13 the first time.
Oh, so
But
you need a 13.
it should
Just
be
mouse over the
14 because
number
I have the
until you
plus
click it and
1.
edit it.
You should have a 14. Okay, I edited it for you there, and I'll take your other token out. Why did it not save when I edited that? There we go. Up.
You might
There
have
it
done
is.
Serena.
No, I was
Maybe.
14.
You're
Okay.
14 too.
I
Okay.
just saw another 14, so I guess.
So, chat, we wanted to make sure we used your rewards so they didn't go to waste. Thank
Thanks,
you all
chat.
so much for those. That's super awesome.
Is the +2 for the party?
Yeah, there was. Oh, that's right. There was.
Yeah, there was a party plus 2.
Hey, did anybody not have a +2? Anybody not have
I
I
a
mean, I
resource?
just used mine earlier.
It was for the
everybody had a
party,
resource,
so
yeah.
I just
Anybody-
used the Probo.
Okay, anybody who would like to can add a +2 to one of their initiatives. So Sarah and Silver at the bottom would either of those two folks like to add that +2
Silver, go
so it
ahead.
doesn't.
Alright.
So Silver, you can change yours to an 8. That way we can get all of
Well,
our
that's the
chat rewards
question.
in there.
Does the +2 go to the whole party, or is it just
No,
for
it's only for one
individual?
person.
One person can
Technically,
use.
some person. So you're supposed to instead of saying the whole party, you're supposed to say a specific player's name. So we just got to make sure that chat understands that we got to make sure that all gets.
And that was at the
clear.
very beginning. There was.
Was it the very
Yeah,
beginning? Yeah,
That was
confusion.
one of Kristy's very first ones, and we had.
I'm working on a thing that we can put underneath the video that shows like how to purchase their rewards and what they're for. So I'll get that too.
Oh yeah, it's like the stream description area.
Unacceptable.
Hey, I got a
Good
full-time
DM already
job.
had that Good DM already had that done.
You rolled a 22, you don't need another +2.
I'm just
I
asking.
don't think +2 is gonna matter at that point. Adapt
Oh,
to zombies
Eggpaw
or being
in chat is awesome. I had some free time, so while I was watching, listening, I was inspired by the new point redemptions and started building a tool to manage something like that. That is
Oh,
incredible, Eggpaw. You
Great.
are amazing.
It's awesome, dude.
Yes, thank you.
Tense.
All
That's
right.
awesome, man.
Rose, I'll bring a different token over for Nox this week. I've made another token that I can put over there.
Buddy.
All right. Well, that concludes our first episode, everybody. Don't forget to tune in next week to see what happens in this graveyard. There are some things happening here. They're not natural.
No, they're not.
No kidding.
So
the
we will see how it goes. And they've got a lot going on. They've talked to a bunch of NPCs, got some information, did some investigating. Silver did
We won D&D.
amazing. You won D&D tonight, guys. That was amazing. We'll be back next Monday. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow to see our Alien RPG guys at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and also again on Friday at 7 p.m. for some more Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. Until next time, if you watched us on YouTube, thanks for sticking around. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to add your proficiency bonus, everybody. See you around.
Good night, everybody. Thank you very much.